If you guys don't know, my name is Pete Zedlacher. Thank you so much for coming to the Lakeview Motel tonight for the Wawa episode of Still Standing on CBC. Are we excited for this? How do I begin this? I was hired about a year and a half ago by CBC. They said, we have this idea for a TV show that we stole from Denmark. And I thought, okay, great. And so, it's very true. This show was actually a show in Denmark, but it was very bleak and dark, which makes sense. So then we said, oh, let's make it Canadian and make it, cheery and funny. So CBC bought the rights to the show, and they said, okay, this is the idea of the show. We have a host, Johnny Harris. Are you guys Johnny Harris fans? From the, yep. So Johnny got hired to be the host of the show because he has a full head of hair. Yeah. So fuck that guy, right? He's very talented. So Johnny was the host of the show, and they told me the idea of the show was that Johnny was going to go around to very, very small towns in Canada and spend a week there, and then write an hour's worth of stand-up comedy based on his experiences in the town. We're going to film it and then turn it into a TV show, and the show was going to be called Still Standing. And I said, oh my God, this is a brilliant idea, absolutely. So then, I submitted my package, and they said, oh, you're hired. And I said, great, I get money. And then when I got hired on the first day, they said, oh, we've changed the name of the show from Still Standing to Of All Places. And like right now, that just rolls off your tongue. Isn't it just amazing, beautiful title, Of All Places? So that was our working title. And then shortly before we went to air, somebody at CBC said, hey, what if we call it Still Standing again? So then we went back to the original. And that's why these people at CBC make $150,000 a year, because brilliant people. So immediately, first day of the show, we were writing an episode for, I believe it was Lytton, British Columbia, and I told the producers, I said, hey, have you thought of shooting in Wawa? And they said, where the fuck is Wawa? And I said, okay, well, it's my hometown, and I gave them a little pitch of what we could do on the show, and they said, oh, that's a good idea. And I said, no, it's a fucking great idea. Like, this town was meant for this TV show. So again, a couple days later, I went to another producer. I said, have you thought about Wawa? They said, yeah, we're going to see. We're going to, because we got tax credits for different provinces and whatnot. And then, okay, we're going to shoot one in Ontario. And I said, it's got to be fucking Wawa. Come to Wawa, goddammit. So eventually, about June of last year, they said, okay, we'll go to Wawa. So I harassed them enough that, and then they said, oh, we're going to be there on Canada Day weekend. And then, just as it turns out, it was also the MHS reunion weekend. So it just happened to, all the forces in the universe came together on one amazing weekend. And it was beautiful weather the whole time that we were shooting here. Which has not been August at all. Like this, what is happening out there? It's like a video game. Like it's, like Silent Hill is like in Wawa right now. It could have easily been that, but it wasn't. We had a beautiful shoot. We had, and the people of Wawa, if I can say, I don't know if anybody saw us shooting or in and around town, but you were all amazing. So can I get you guys to give yourselves a round of applause, because I was so proud to be along in that weekend. Everyone was polite, everyone rolled out the red carpet for CBC. Nobody drove past as we were shooting and said, hey, suck my dick! Like, nobody did that. Nobody. Because I would have done that. I would have constantly been driving back and go, fuck you! But nobody did. So we had a great shoot, and then, of course, we shot the actual stand-up comedy show at the Polish Hall. Rest in peace, rest in peace. I think that was the last big hurrah, the last hurrah of the Polish Hall was our big comedy show there. Now, how many people were actually at the comedy show that we shot? A few of you. Okay. 4. That's amazing. Really? What were the rest of you guys doing that night? Just, oh, I recorded Dancing with the Stars, so I had to think. Anyway, you can vouch for me, it was probably one of the most epic comedy shows I've been a part of. You guys were just through the roof, and I say this without a sense of exaggeration at all. This episode we shot in Wawa is by far the best episode that we shot of the whole series. I'm calling it right now. And we just got picked up for a second season, so thank you so much for showing your work. Yay, I get more money!
Going to Hawk in the second season?
I've got some good deal on the radar, that's right. Absolutely. Let's do it. the big bear? I don't know. This episode's writing itself. This is season 3, The Mission. Here we go.
Miss Nobby.
Oh, come on. Settle down.